Welcome back, people. I think this is going to be. I'm gonna just start off real quick. Welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while. Originally I was teasing to do a Big Nate video, but last week, on a Sunday, I went to go see Tron Ares with my brother and dad at the theater. I unfortunately didn't get to go to an IMAX theater that is all the way in Alabama where I am at, which is like 40 miles away. So like that's a pretty huge trip to make to a movie theater. But you see, I'm here to make a review, and I already spoiled it, but I'm here to make a review for Tron Ares. First off, I'm a major Tron fan. I love Tron. Tron has always been like my favorite movie franchise of all time. I've always loved it, and it's good to me. Lots of people say the story is kind of like it's pretty good, but it serves its purpose. But I think the story is actually pretty good. I mean, like I like it, and I just really love Tron. I have the video game, Tron Evolution. I watched the show. I watched both movies, and I got to watch my first Tron film, which was Tron Ares, in theaters, which was really awesome. You should definitely go to the movie theater for that. Just awesome. Really wish I bought a popcorn bucket of it as like a memento, but I mean, hey, I got memories, so like it's there. So, you see, Tron Ares has been like 15 years in the making, ever since Tron Legacy, which is like my number one favorite film of all time. Me personally, I think it's awesome. I love it. And ever since 2010, we haven't had a Tron film since. We had a TV series, we had The Ride come out, but not a movie. It has been like silent. But then I think earlier this year, I believe, we got the official reveal trailer, and I was so hyped up for it. I put it in my calendar when this movie was going to release, and I wanted to go see it day one, but we had some family stuff to do. Nothing traumatic, just like family fun stuff, just So that is pretty it. I watched the film, so let's get into the review. So, um, it's good. I love it. Tron Ares. Hold up. Sorry, I thought I had one of those discs that they have just to show it off, but no. So let's continue on. Tron Ares is a movie that recently, and it's about the story of this girl named, I think, Kiev Lee. I think, and she is the head of the company Encom after Sam Flynn, the main character of Tron Legacy, stepped down, and she basically runs the whole thing. And Encom is now like a game developer, game software developer that makes games on the side, and they're really popular. And it's a little bit of new lore, and you see Ares, which is Jared Leto's character. I'll get to him in a bit. You see, his character is an AI, like the perfect security guard type of dude. He is just meant to do a mission. That's it. He resets every 20 minutes. He basically gets derez, sort of. It gets brought back to the grid, or what I like to say specifically, the Dillinger grid. The reason why I'm saying this is because Dillinger has its own grid, which unfortunately we don't get to see that much. But you see, here's a little bit of backstory. The first grid we see in the first film was, I think, Encom's older grid, and then the second movie it was Flynn's grid, and then now this movie it's Dillinger's own version of the grid after they like copied it and stuff. And it's just, kind of convoluted. Kind of wish we got the sequel to this, Legacy, but I mean, whatever. So they go on. So Ares like feels rain, I know this is really specific, but after he gets showed off to a bunch of investors like the military and like high tech company people, he genuinely wants to have his own life instead of being controlled, and then he gets sent back to the grid. So yeah, but you see, Key or Lee, oh, I forgot her name. She is a part of EdCom, and she's trying to like find this source code, I think, that brings stuff to life. Like she brings an orange tree to life in like the mountains of Antarctica or like the mountains in Nepal or Antarctica, wherever it was. It was there. And she brought it to life, which is like really pretty cool, but kind of weird. And that's like the MacGuffin a little bit, just to get that and bring it over here. But instead of just like bringing things normally to life, it goes from like bringing like just like regular stuff to bringing Ares back to life because he then experiences like human life. He escapes the grid, he drives around with Lee and stuff, and he wants to become human. And he becomes rogue. So his friend, sort of coworker, Athena, gets sent after him to try to kill him and kill Lee and get that source code back so that Dillinger can stay in power. And I'm not going to further spoil it anymore because, again, I'm not going to do a spoiler review. You're going to have to watch the movie for yourself. I really recommend that you do. But moving on. So that's basically the main premise of the story, and now I'm going to have my own thoughts on it. It's a really good movie. I think that the soundtrack is stellar. I love the soundtrack. I even have a couple of songs from that soundtrack on my phone because on my playlist because it's that good. I just love it. Especially the as long as you need me to be. That was a really good Nine Inch Nails song. Again, Nine Inch Nails cooked hard with this album. Not as much as Daft Punk did in Legacy, but it's still a really good soundtrack, and I recommend getting it on like whatever device you have. Personally, I'm just trying to wait for the album to come out. I really want the album if it ever gets widely released, like Tron Legacy, but we're gonna have to wait and see for that. Now, character wise, everything is like okay. I mean, they don't really hit hard like Sam and Cora or Clue as they did in the Tron Legacy movie or Tron the Rinsler. Weird name, I know, but that's his name in Tron Legacy. They don't really hit as hard in this movie, but I like the character Ares. I think he's really cool. Me, me and my brother always just like he looks like Jesus for some reason, but I mean that's just minor. And has a lot of good action scenes. There's a lot of good scenes with him in it, and he's just a pretty cool character. Also, Jared Leto is also pretty cool as well. I've seen videos of him like he's genuinely nice to people, even though he does have a weird side. But we're not going to get into that. This is a movie review. Also, there's this one character I really hate, and I don't know his name. He was like in the first half of the movie, and he's like in the middle of it too, and like near the end of it, the climax. He was there too, and I'm gonna call him Breakfast Burrito Guy because again I forgot his name. And basically, all he talked about in the first freaking scene of the movie was breakfast burritos. Like, I love breakfast burritos. Breakfast burritos are good. Have you had breakfast burritos? I've been eating breakfast burritos for like 3 weeks. They're just really good. Like, what was that? I don't care about breakfast burritos. I'm trying to focus on the main character looking through Flynn's old Rams just to see what secrets there. That's all I'm focused on. And I just hear this guy, and he also references God of War because Ares' name is the same as Kratos' son. So I don't know. I like God of War. I think it's a cool game, but like it was just so out of pocket. Like we didn't need to have that in there. But you know, I don't like that character. Some of you may like him. He's not a good comedy relief, so we're gonna move on from that. Athena's performance is actually really good for a character like as a like a sort of villain kinda. She was really like her performance was actually really good, and like that's like she did really good of like doing the following orders thing. She actually felt like an evil presence that always was over your shoulder, like always following you. She felt like that. And when she actually like died because oh shoot, I just spoiled it. Oh no. Uh crap. I talked too far. Okay. Hayden uh or cousins or anybody all watching it. Ignore that. She doesn't die. Just ignore that. Okay? We're going to not focus on. But her performance again is just really good. Now, would I call this a worthy sequel to Tron Legacy or the Tron franchise as a whole? I think it is worthy. I enjoyed my time, and as I saw the reviews, I was like, "Dang, people are just hating on this." And like memeing on it, which is funny, but like still. But when I actually went to see it, it was good. I loved it. In fact, I'm going to buy the DVD of it if it ever has a DVD release because it was just that good. I love it. And I want you guys, I really want you guys to give this movie a try. Sadly, Ares is failing in the box office right now, and we might not get a Tron 4. I want a Tron 4. I really hope we do. Like 8 years from now, I hope we get one. Maybe maybe a long time. But I really want Tron 4 to happen, and the only way you can do that is just to, go see the movie yourself and recommend recommend it to others. No, I'm not hired by Disney. I'm literally a freshman, so I can't do nothing, but I really recommend you see this movie. I really do. And I really hope you enjoy yourselves cuz I had a lot of fun. Ugh. I had a lot of fun. My brother had a lot of fun. Even my dad had a lot of fun. And he's only interested in like war movies and that. He's just interested in that. But he had fun too. And I really hope you guys do too. And that's really it for my video. That's really it for my review. Next week I'll be coming out with another video. I'm trying to find ideas for it. Maybe the Big Nate video I was discussing about, or maybe another movie review. I'm actually planning on doing a Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie review in the future, like the trilogy or the quadrilogy, whatever you want to call it. So that's really it for now. Uh, I want you to like and subscribe to my channel, help some support over here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. See ya.